Okay, we're here today with Carl Bayliss of the TLC Lottery. We're just going to ask Carl some questions about TLC so we can get to know a bit more. Carl, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you, Paul.
Fantastic. Carl, tell us a little bit about the TLC Lottery.
Well, TLC Lottery, TLC stands for three local charities, and it's a joint venture between three local charities. Those charities being Acorns Children's Hospice, based in Birmingham, Walsall and Worcester, providing care and support for life-limited children. Birmingham St Mary's Hospice, based in Selly Oak in Birmingham, caring for people who are terminally ill, both at the hospice and at home, through the Hospice at Home service. And finally, Focus Birmingham, part of Birmingham Royal Institute for the Blind, and that charity provides help and support for blind, disabled people throughout Greater Birmingham, again both at Focus and through a home visiting service.
Excellent. And can you tell us what your role is at TLC?
My role at TLC, Paul, is I'm lottery manager. So I am ultimately responsible for running this lottery. I ensure it's run compliantly and legally, and also my role involves me looking at the finances to ensure as much of the pound entry we receive per week ends up in the accounts of our three charities.
Great. And why should someone play the TLC Lottery?
Well, first of all, TLC Lottery, it is so simple to play and such great value. For just £1 a week, you're supporting the three local charities. That's £1 supporting three local charities. And you know, you can win £1,000. But win or lose, the charities are always the winners with TLC Lottery.
Excellent. The thing is, wouldn't people have a better chance of winning the National Lottery instead?
Well, things the National Lottery, it makes millionaires. You know, we hear these huge prizes and we hear these people who overnight become millionaires. Now with TLC Lottery, we don't make millionaires. But turning around the other way, over the last 16 years the TLC has been operating, it is the charities that have received just over £1.5 million each. Our prize is much smaller. It's top prize just £1,000. However, if you're comparing us with the National Lottery entry is £2 per entry and we're £1 per entry. To get £1,000 with the National Lottery, you have to match 5 balls. Statistically, the chances of matching 5 balls are 55,000 to 1. With TLC Lottery, it's a draw. It's a raffle, really. Someone has to win that £1,000. It's not a matter of randomly selecting numbers that come out of the machine. Someone has to win. That number will be drawn out. And we have just short of 15,000 regular players, TLC every week. So you have a 15,000 to 1 chance of winning TLC for £1, compared to a 55,000 to 1 chance of winning the National Lottery for £2. So those of you who can work the maths out, you're probably 6 times more likely to win £1,000 than with the National Lottery.
Fantastic. Why would someone switch from playing the National Lottery to the TLC Lottery?
Well, I think it's a matter of a choice. You just have to, you know, when you're considering switching, I said before, you're not going to win £1 million with TLC. The chances are you're not going to win £1 million with the National Lottery. However, the difference, not only is there a better chance of winning £1,000, also with just £1 rather than £2, but I think really what people are looking at when they're supporting a charity lottery is how much goes to the charities themselves. Now with TLC, we've worked very hard to maximise that amount. Legally, the minimum is 20%, 20p in the pound. However, we are now at 52p in the pound, and we're looking very hard to increase that. That compares with the National Lottery, which is a fixed 28p in the pound, and the Health Lottery, the other large lottery that's out there, which is 20p. So I think, you know, if you're looking for as much money as possible to go to the charities, plus a fair chance of winning a prize yourself. I think the TLC Lottery is a fair balance.
Excellent. You mentioned that it's 3 charities you help. Who decides how the money gets split?
Well, Paul, it's a joint venture. It's an agreement, and each of the 3 charities have a 1/3 share holding in TLC. So at the end of each month, I prepare the management accounts. I calculate how much is available, the surplus after expenses, and that amount is divided equally in 3 parts. So each of the 3 charities automatically get a 1/3 share of the surplus of the lottery. They then receive that. We make a bank transfer, so they receive that as soon as practically possible into their account. It's unrestricted funding, so there are no restrictions as to how the charities may use that. So they may use that immediately for whatever is the most pressing cause within that charity, and to put it to its best use in their respective charities.
Excellent. And how can you see TLC changing over the next 5 years?
Well, Paul, it's quite challenging at the moment, the lotteries industry. There's a lot of competition. You mentioned before the National Lottery, who can offer huge prizes. We have the Health Lottery, which has joined, and there are lots of other lotteries. However, at TLC, I think the strong part of TLC is that we are local. We are truly local, and what we will look to do with TLC is to build on this local reputation, to ensure that people realise in supporting TLC Lottery the money is going back into the community. And the way I see TLC, I think a gentle increase over the next few years in the number of people playing TLC, and I think if we continue to show the benefits, this will happen. Carl Bayliss signing off from TLC Lottery. Please support us. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter. You can also sign up online at our website, which is tlclottery.co.uk. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl.